Hi there, I'm Alan and welcome to your practice. We shall begin with a 10-minute practice. So when you're ready, begin to sit on your Sukhasana, easy seated pose. You may cross your legs gently or you may place one leg in front of the other or on top of the other. When you're ready, begin to place your hands on your lap. Rotate your shoulders up, back, and down, and allowing your entire spine to be relaxed or on its neutral state. Begin to settle down and you may continue gazing downwards as we tune into your breath. You're going to start inhaling to your nose, exhaling to your mouth. Continue doing this for 2 more rounds. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Now your breath will be your guide all throughout this practice, so may I invite you to sweep your feet under and let's go to your tabletop with your wrists on top or under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Let's do some cat and cows here. So on your inhale, dropping your belly, tilting your hips out, gazing forward. Exhaling, rounding your back. So your option here is to inhale to your nose, exhaling to your mouth, or you may breathe in and out to your nose. One more cat and cow here. And exhaling. On your next inhale, begin to extend your right leg all the way to the back, curling your back toes. From here, extending your left arm all the way forward, finding that strength with your core. So your entire core will be your upper torso from your belly all the way to your back, to your shoulders, and even your arms. You may even find your strength by extending your right leg all the way to the back. One last breath here. And slowly exhale, drop your left hand, drop your right knee. You may wiggle your hips side to side and finding that ease and tension at the same time. Let's do your left side. Go ahead. Extending your left leg all the way to the back, curling your left toes, as well as extending your right arm all the way forward. When you're ready, on your next inhale, begin to lift your left leg and create that neutral spine. Staying here for 2 more breaths. And slowly exhale, hands down, knees down, begin to wiggle your hips side to side. As we begin to wake your senses, let's curl your toes under. From here, begin to spread your fingers wide on your next inhale, lifting your knees off the floor, and then on your exhale, pulling your hips to the back of the room. This is your Adho Mukha Svanasana, your first downward facing dog. Begin to pedal your feet up and down, pulling your knees towards your chest, towards your belly. You may even wiggle your hips side to side, really expanding your rib cage. When you're ready, you may try to explore stepping an inch forward and pulling your heels down. On your next inhale, look forward. Begin to baby steps your feet all the way towards the space in between your arms. Inhaling, gazing forward, and then slowly exhaling, micro bending your knees, dropping your head on the floor, and really loosening the tension around your wrists and your shoulders. On your next inhale, begin to roll yourselves up. to the last of your shoulders and your neck all the way forward. So when you're ready, we'll begin with a beginner flow. So from here, come to the tops of your mat and stay in your Tadasana mountain pose, rotating your shoulders up, back, and down with your palms facing the short side of the mat. On your next inhale, begin to step your right foot to the back, bending your left knee, dropping your back heel. Now, stacking your left ankle under your left knee on your next inhale, begin to lift your arms up. This is your warrior one. And try to really expand your chest as you lengthen your arms all the way up. One more breath here. Now slowly on your exhale, hands down on the floor. We're gonna sweep or slide our left leg all the way to the back, standing on our right leg. So this is your three-legged dog. Stay here for a while. One more breath here. Slowly begin to step your left foot all the way to the back of your right foot, turning your chest on the left side, extending your left arm all the way to the ceiling or maybe extending towards the back for a wild thing. Trying to pull your hip all the way to the ceiling. One more breath. Try to strengthen your right palm. On your exhale, begin to pull down your hip, staying all the way down on the floor. So we're facing this time the back side of your mat. Resting here for a while. On your next inhale, we're going to lift our hips up off the floor, back to your wild thing. We're going to turn over, back to your high plank. Step your left foot over your right foot. On your next inhale, you're going to step your left foot again forward, dropping your back heel, lifting your arms up, back to warrior one. Slowly exhale, step your right foot forward, hands to your heart center, shake your arms, shake your legs. We're going to do the same with the left side. So when you're ready, come to the tops of your mat, to your Tadasana. Slowly step your left foot to the back, drop your back heel, and then bending your right knee. Lift your arms all the way up. Slowly exhale, hands down. We're going to sweep our right leg all the way to the top for our three-legged dog. You may stay with your left foot down or stay on your heels or on the tippy toes. Staying strong, begin to turn over with your right foot behind your left, extending your right arm all the way to the top or maybe towards the front. This is your wild thing. Exhale, sitting down, resting for a while with your right arm on top of your right knee. We're gonna turn over again. Inhale, pulling your hips off the floor, turning over to a high plank. Stay. Stacking your wrists on your shoulders. On your next inhale, look forward. Step your right foot forward. Drop your back heel, lifting your arms up, back to warrior one. On your exhale, step your left foot forward, hands to your heart center, and exhale, hands to the side. Let's begin to cross your legs as we sit down. Back to your Sukhasana, easy seated pose. So you may place your hands on top of your lap. And as we begin with our breath, we will end with our breath as well. We're going to inhale to your nose. Exhaling completely to your mouth. Inhale to your nose. Exhale to your mouth. Last one here. Inhaling to your nose. Exhaling to your mouth. I hope that you find that flow challenging and at the same time energizing. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Alan. I'll see you again soon.